welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed, 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 indeed. Here we go, one time. Really need. Very beautifully, very alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Talk to a lot. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need. Very beautifully, very rated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. Very beautifully alliterated. What's up? Little battle raps for you. So come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the Samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laughed for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really need. You know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Come on through. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the Samurai. To the Samurai.
Night on the moors in a fog-shrouded glen provides adequate cover for 2 men combing the swamps for a valuable piece of equipment.
Here's a secluded spot for you to remove your disguise, if you like.
The masked manhunter and his new companion fade into the mists of the swamp as night signals its coming.
We would obviously profit by working as a team.
What the fuck is up? It's been a long fucking time. Dude, last time I checked my YouTube, my last stream was in December, I think. It was something like 8, 9, 10 months ago. We have been away for a long, long time. But we back. Hopefully for good. I hope everybody had a nice Labor Day weekend. I did not get too much done with by Labor Day weekend. I mostly cleaned and got this bracket set up for y'all because we got some good ass matches coming up. We got some good ass remix for y'all today. Joined by my lovely co-commentator Fleur. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Fleur. I'm here to commentate. Yep.
Been a long time since the people have heard your voice.
Yeah, definitely had been quite a while.
We in this bitch. We got a couple new people in the community. We got a couple new viewers. We're around 5 viewers. I'm okay with that. More than happy with that. We are currently having a little bit of technical issues with the first match we have set up, but we will get that to you very shortly.
Allie, in the chat. Okay.
Yes, so our first match of the evening. Yeah, evening. It's 9 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock for you. I think you'd still call that evening.
Yeah, I'm like the only person participating in this in any capacity. It's West Coast.
That's what everybody else is like East Coast or Canada or in CD's case, I believe Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
We will be running for our first match of the evening, Cali Anarchy versus CD. We only have 4 entrants tonight, so we are running first to 3 round robin. Everybody will get a chance to play everybody, and the person with the most set wins at the end of that will be the tournament winner. Cali, player that needs, I think, very little introduction.
No, definitely not. Yeah, Callie's been here since the beginning, pretty much. Not necessarily of Remix as a whole, but with this tournament series that we've been running.
Definitely since the very first Remix Mondays, even back when it wasn't called Remix Mondays, it was called it was when Bunnies was running, I think it was the SF4 Remix bi-weekly bracket. I kind of agree with what Callie says in the chat. Maybe she does need a lot of introduction. I mean, has been around since the most recent new wave of the game, which started about 2.5 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
About 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Play
Next to you probably has won the most of these.
Yeah, I believe only other player with multiple titles for Remix Mondays, and we're almost on the fucking 30th iteration of this shit. We're on 27. Can you believe it? We're on 27.
She's done it with a bunch of different characters too.
She's done it with a bunch of characters on a bunch of different patches, different play styles, different mains. Again, I mean, what else is there to say? But CD.
We have a chatter in here saying, "Don't forget Rainbow Core Hypernova Goat."
True. That's another. I totally forgot. I totally forgot about that. I mean, also one of the greatest, if not the undisputed greatest, Rainbow Core Hypernova players of all time.
They've already getting into the match.
We are doing a button check really quick.
Oh, button check, right.
Because
this is kind of a test, I think, or
yes, CD was worried about having issues with his internet, and I need to set up some things with the stream. So we're taking a little break. We're having quite a bit of lag back there, aren't we?
It's like freeze frame as a spectator.
I could see. I could see a little bit of it. Yeah. Getting some some stream overlay stuff done very quickly. But hopefully, if we can play, you know how Street Fighter 4 netcode is. If we can play, it's going to be Poison versus Gouken, I believe, which is not a matchup I'm super familiar with, all things considered.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that one goes.
I'm not sure how much I would be able to add to that.
I think Gouken actually has some tools in that matchup. He has the angled fireballs. He has a lot of armor to try to get through fireballs with the parry and the fist dash.
He's got the armor, but he's also got the invuln.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's, what is it, like, forward heavy punch is just invuln.
Yes, forward heavy punch is forward heavy punch is just invuln. He can cancel it into or from his dash, basically, and that gives him kind of a step dash sort of movement technique that gives him a ton of iframes. We're gonna see a lot of that in this set. I apologize for my silence. I had to finish getting some stream asset set up. I forgot to put the score counter on there. You need that. But yeah, we're having some slight technical issues. Before we will get into our first game, Poison. I don't think we mentioned too much about her. Very strong zoner, high tier character, strong set play character. She's the closest thing to, and we've talked about this before, she's the closest thing to a King of Fighters character that you're gonna get in a game like Remix, which is funny because it's designed by a developer who plays a lot of KOF. But I would say it's like Poison, and a DJ is also kind of close, but his hop kind of sucks. He still has it.
Yeah.
I think Fuerte is also a good example of like a character that feels like KOF, just because of the run and the access to mobility tools.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Poison, yeah, she a really good zoner, good set play, like you said. Callie's been playing this character for a long time.
Long time.
She's been through she's had some changes, and Callie's like dropped off the character at points, but back on her, realizing she's still kind of good as fuck.
It wasn't necessarily that. It was more so like she got nerfed pretty roughly.
Yeah.
Not unplayable, but quite rough. And she only recently got back to her prior level of strength.
Yeah. So it wasn't just the character being buffed back to being good. It was like it did need some time to cook with the changes and you know what I mean.
I believe her game plan changed quite a bit from one patch to another. I honestly forget fighting old Poison. I think this essence of the character is still there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is a delay-based game. And it seems our two players are not having the best connection right now.
CD's been having trouble with his internet for quite some time. It's been like this for a week or two. We may end up playing it. We may not. We'll see how we feel about it, but mostly is that freezing. I like SF like Remix is one of the greatest games of all time that's horribly like faulted by the terrible lobby system. We've talked about this before. I don't like the lobbies, I don't like the netcode, but mostly the lobbies. The netcode can work fine if you're playing with people in the same region.
Yeah, and it was, you know, good for the era, honestly. You go back and play some other games.
Oh God, yeah, fucking
Yeah, like the original KOF 13 netcode was.
comical. I mean, to be fair, Global Match's netcode was also bad when it came. That game's netcode is just like cursed. Now it's good, but
Yeah, I mean, though the global match, I think those problems were mostly just PC with the PC release, right? Like console netcode was okay. I heard.
I wouldn't be sure, to be entirely honest with you. Also, it does look like we are gonna play it. First to 3 sets, so I mean, we got plenty of time to adjust. If it gets freezing very badly again, I might have to call it, because at a certain point it doesn't become playable. But we're gonna transition over to our stream layout. I imagine it's going to be Poison and Gouken. I would be very surprised if CD decides that. Yeah, Poison and
Right,
Gouken.
yep.
CD is really trying to make this this Gouken work, and I don't necessarily disagree with it. Gouken, a character who's not extremely highly rated in the grand scheme of Remix.
He's like solid. You know,
He's a solid mid-tier.
solid.
Yeah, he's solid on the upper mid-tier, but we're already
reset into the dash under.
We're already getting 2 resets in a row, and Alpha Counter's out. Quick combo here. Ooh, get a little bit of a freeze. As long as it happens during cinematics, that's okay. And we're going to see a lot of this during that set, that Love Storm CC. One of the best supers in the game to charge cancel. Charge cancel, this game's equivalent of, you know, a Roman cancel, anything along those lines. Just swinging with these buttons. Stay in full screen. Get straight through the fireball. That's exactly what we were talking about. And doesn't quite chip out. But anti-airs the dive kick coming down. Very, very nice. I have to turn down my microphone volume just a little bit. Because my new microphone is actually nice. I don't have to have it so fucking loud. Immediately going to get a quick combo here into super. This is going to be 60 to 70% if you get the full pickup. Because you got a bar of meat.
Poison's throw leaves them standing with the ability to combo afterward.
Very common trait of a lot of throws in this game. Gonna go straight into another super and call it with a perfect in round 2 to go up 1-0.
We saw from the interaction with the fireball, like Gouken has a pretty good set of tools to deal with the fireball game, but I'm not sure about when Poison's, you know, getting in his face and pressuring with her buttons. I'm not sure.
I don't know if Poison's gonna have I don't know if Gouken's gonna have the get off me tools to handle it, because forward heavy punch is invincible, but normals in Street Fighter 4 have no buffer window. So you have to hit that shit on wake up. You have to hit that shit as real links out of pressure. If you want to do it out of, you know, a block string, it is frame 1 invuln, but you have to link it. And we're already switching off to the people, I would say the People's Champion character. Probably the most popular character in Remix's life.
Yeah, quite a few people have joined and picked up this character.
And you're probably gonna see why. Unless CD gets absolutely shut down, we're probably gonna see why here in a game or two.
A nice air-to-air.
You get a little precursor of it there. You see the tap whiffs on the reversal. Is going to get hit with a reset here, but mashes out. Doesn't block the overhead. Big freeze. DP's out, but gets caught anyway.
Ooh.
You're going to fall right into this Love Storm, into a full combo.
Yeah.
This is not... Oh, no. Really cool side switch, but not going to kill. I was curious if that combo would kill. And they are going to exchange throw whiffs, but get the pickup here.
Very scrambly for a moment there.
Get the pickup off of jump heavy punch to close it out. Ooh. We're gonna have quite a freeze here. We're gonna be waiting for a little bit to get through this.
Ooh.
Are we good? Oh, we're gonna watch the whole. You get to watch the whole victory cinematic.
Oh,
We're
this
waiting
is,
it out. We're waiting it out. Yeah, no choice but
Mm.
to wait it out. This is rough. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Vote in the chat below.
Will it hit?
Will it hit? There you go. There's your answer. They got absolutely, and this is going to be a common theme with Remix from time to time, going immediately right back in as soon as the connection got fine again. That was some BM. Gonna make them block the Love Storm out.
Ooh.
Get hit with the tap. That's
Armor's through
exactly.
with the, yeah.
That's exactly what I was talking about before. That tap and go for the easy combo. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about with the tap. One of the highest damage specials in Remix gives you that wall bounce on the air hit. It's always going to do that
Right.
much damage. It's very good for scaling. Even if you get a couple hits into the combo, it'll still work. Callie's going to go up 2-0 here, but quite a jittery connection there.
Yeah. And you don't even need it fully charged for it to, even half charge is still like one of the single highest damaging moves in the game.
Yeah, you heard there. I mean, Boxer was only on 9, and you saw how much damage that did. You do not need it at max charge, but I believe max charge is only 10 seconds. It's 1 second per charge.
Yeah.
And I know you like to share this fact. It's always funny. I always love telling it to people. Tap's damage, it's 560 at level 10. The damage values for Tap are actually unchanged from regular
it's
Street
just
Fighter
the
4.
charge time that was changed.
Yeah, it can always do that much damage. It's just in vanilla Street Fighter 4 it took 56 seconds, and now it takes
Yeah.
10. It used to take 5. You used to get 2 levels per every per second. And I do think we are going to run the third game because it was fine up until that final round. Stream's not going to be perfect. We're playing a delay-based game in 2025. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to stick.
So, I believe up the 2-0 for Cali right now.
Yes, 2-0
Right.
for Cali.
Yeah. And these are first to 3 sets, whole way through because we're doing round robin again.
Yes. I actually apparently used to take 7 seconds to charge Tap according to Cali. I did not know that. I swore it was 5. We're both walking back at the start because we're worried about the lag, but it's okay. We're going to DP out. We're letting the reversal
fireball.
swing. Accidentally gets the neutral jump, so not going to get a combo there. That's final. That's what you want.
Yeah.
You can get a pickup there, but I do not blame Cali for the immediate DP right after. Unfortunate drop, but just going to throw out the Love Storm, make him respect it, spins through. That's the thing with Boxer, though. You use that spin to get through the fireballs, you're giving up Tap, unless you want to charge Tap with your punch buttons. And that's going to be
Right.
first round there. We're on set point already. CD can get through this poison zoning with spin, but he has to give up his highest damage option in return. Just gonna let the tap.
That's the tension with this character.
Another reset, standing reset straight into it. This is not gonna kill, but you're gonna be in guess for game. Into the EX. Unfortunately drops, but it's an EX move. It's gonna be a hard knockdown anyway. Boxer still just needs the one hit. He used spin a couple seconds ago. Tap may be up soon.
Get off me, alpha counters out.
Alpha countering out
Okay.
will also drain your tap usage because it's a kick button. Tries to armor through, but those heavy buttons break armor.
Yeah.
No chance of blowing through that button. And that's going to be a 3-0 win for Cali. No chance of blowing through that button. Going to be a 3-0. Cali taking it in the first match of today's today's stream. A soon-to-be commentator, winning 3-0. Callie's gonna be switching commentary blocks with us in a couple games, a couple sets, to commentate a few more games before the end. But yeah, Boxer Poison is it's just so it's really rough for Boxer. Poison, I believe, has 950 health, which is about the average. But I mean, Boxer can blow through. He does the same high damage he'll do on any character, but and CD is going to actually be staying on because we are going to have our second set getting ready here in just a moment. We're kind of, actually don't have him added. Do I have to add him? Maybe. But we're going to see CD versus Worm Chase coming up. This has the potential to be a really fun matchup because I believe Worm Chase is going to play Seth. If you want to talk a little bit about where Seth is at in the meta, a couple of his big issues right now, feel free. I got to set up this next match.
Yeah, Seth is currently considered one of the lowest tier characters, probably.
Bottom one, bottom two, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I mean, as we've talked about, I mean, Remix is overall fairly balanced, but there are a few characters sitting at the bottom who kind of aren't really coming together quite yet. Still a bit in progress characters. Seth has a few problems. Well, first of all, there's very low health. Of course, 850 health, along with the Kuma. The difference between those characters, though, is that Akuma's reversals... Akuma is defensively very obnoxious, and Seth does not really have much of a defensive game. Seth does have teleport, but you can chase it down, and unless he CCs it, just will die for it.
His teleport is so it's because it's Dhalsim teleport. Dhalsim teleport has its own issues for various reasons.
And then Seth does have a hard time confirming into much damage, especially if he doesn't have any meter on deck. So even then, with meter, I'd say he's pretty below average damage by quite a bit.
So I was going to say I'm looking forward to Boxer versus Seth because Boxer does so much damage and Seth is so squishy, but we're actually going to get a more regulated matchup. We're going to get CD versus Gouken versus Seth. Gouken, a character we saw a little bit of in Game 1. We didn't really get to talk too much about him. We're going to see a combo here into a quick knockdown. Cross up to the other side, but doesn't get anything from it. Yeah, big thing about Gouken is canceling that little dash, I believe the dash Shoryuken is what it's called, into his parries. Quick combo here. Ooh! Unfortunately, drops the dive kick. That does happen a lot, but really nice setup.
Fireball and teleported, but in front.
Really nice
CD
setup.
might not have been expecting that.
That was the EX fireball, right? It comes back the other way. You got to worry about it. You got to worry about it twice. Blocks the overhead. Just EX SPDs out of that. I love that. Don't have to worry about the plus frames. I'm gonna zone for a little bit. Oh my God! That's that stretchy. Oh my God! That's them stretchy normals, baby. You gotta be careful. Dive
and
kicks over to
that
the other
Goken
side.
button doesn't have a hurt bar. It's like
Yeah,
invuln.
it's invincible. There's nothing you can do about it. Can anti-air the Tatsu. Almost picked up a combo off that. Goken's reversal's very annoying because he can cancel them into dive kick willingly.
Ooh. Scramble. Oh.
Quick. Oh, you're not going to get a combo from that because it's full screen. Big Scramble's trying to close out this last little bit of health. You're going to get mixed up, though. Doesn't get the combo. Reversals. CC's mid-air doesn't block the overhead. We're going to round 3.
Gets hit by the overhead.
Doesn't block the overhead. We're going to round 3. Final round. 3 bars for CD. Quick dash. That stand medium kick's so nice. We're going to get a full counter hit jump in combo here. Reset.
Reset and
EXSPD. I don't think this is guess for game, but it's close. Reversals out with the
Reversals
demon
out.
flip. The demon flip is also invuln. Parries the stretch limbs. Doesn't get through the sonic boom. Almost had a big combo there, but wasn't ready to convert. One more demon flip. Throw. Doesn't get combos off of it, but he's got 4 bars. And good CC. There's going to be a kill. Doesn't even need to spend the resources. You got good CC. You got 4 bars. You don't need it. Clutches it out at the end. CD goes up 1-0 in the set. And yeah, the overhead follow-up. Well, Palm Shoryuken as a whole is minus. But he can cancel it into parry at any time. But, hey, you can't parry a fucking command grab.
right.
Can't parry a command grab. Just EXSPD straight through it.
Yeah, so that's a pretty reliable punish on it.
You saw the mix-up in round 1? That was kind of sick. That was kind of sick. I'm not going to lie.
What I'm seeing here from Beryl and Seth, I mean, you know, like we said, we don't think super highly of this character, but clearly, I mean, it's still possible to put in some work.
Absolutely possible to put in some work. And we're also seeing a lower-powered matchup here, you know, between Goken and Seth. I don't imagine Barrel Chase is going to go for a... Yeah. I don't know. I don't believe he plays other characters. He has a Ryu, vaguely. I think he has a Ryu and possibly an Ibuki. I'm also going to turn up your volume a little bit for the sake of the stream. And we're going to get right into game 2. Immediately started with the fireball.
overhead.
Blocks it out. There's no low follow-up there. Can't get the combo off that because of the one hit of crouching heavy punch. Doesn't get the Tatsu follow-up. Kara cancels the overhead in... You can Kara cancel that? That's sick!
Yeah, you can.
That's sick. Okay, gets a dive kick knockdown. One more throw. Guess for game. You could probably chip him out. But does the dive kick. Okay. Quick dive kick closes it out. Does his dive kick also have no height limit? I forget.
I believe it does not have any height limit.
Approaches with the jump heavy punch. Another one. Keeping the stretch limbs coming. Blocks it out. Just SPD it. No need to worry
I saw
about
the
it.
parry there, and again, like you mentioned, just throw it.
Just throw it. Seth, Barrel Chase probably could be going for regular throw here for more damage, but you will get a nice knockdown off of SPD. And DP straight through the dive kick. You're throwing these fireballs. Tries to, skip straight to the point. EX fire, EX boom, straight into the teleport. I want to play the game. I don't want to do this neutral shit.
Exactly.
One tap, blocks the first overhead, but doesn't block the second.
Oof.
There's a follow-up to Palm Shoryuken. It's the ground bounce. It's the overhead.
Yeah.
Doesn't block the second overhead, and CD is going to go up 2-0. Unfortunate. A little more steamrolling that round.
Just had CD asking if this was first to 3, which
It is.
indeed.
All matches are first to 3 tonight, because we're trying to give y'all the content. We're trying to make more content for y'all. First to 2 wouldn't be fun, but you got to wonder down 2-0. Is Barrel Chase gonna try to? You know, I think he's been holding his own with Seth quite well, but you're wondering maybe the tier gap is a little much here. But immediately right as he's up, no, we're sticking with Seth. We're not going to risk it with anybody else. Locking in Seth for potentially this third and final game. Miriam, thank you for creating. You're very welcome. Thank you for making the game. You're absolutely welcome. Gonna get into game 3 here. I love this Goken skin. Let me just say, the green, it's so nice. Tries to teleport with a fireball. Was that a Link? Tries to grab him with a Demon Flip grab. I don't see that very often. I don't remember if Demon Flip grab hits air to air. We're going to see a mix-up here, but rolls out. Not prepared for it. Keep him in the corner.
One more hit.
But really good alpha counter and the cross-up dive kick. Tick throw. EX SPD. Mix. Mashes out, but gets hit by the boom anyway. Saves him. Throw.
A tick throw.
One more. Kara cancels the overhead a little early, but it doesn't. It works out anyway. Mashes out.
Yeah. So I believe that throw, that Goken forward throw, you need super to cancel it. Otherwise, you don't get anything. I believe
he can't. His back throw works the same way. Oh my God! What a reversal! His back throw works the same way it did in Street Fighter 4. You get full combos off of it. What a parry! CD
nice
trying to go in, uses the plus frames of Tandem Engine, but gets reversaled for his trouble. Very good. Gets the EX alpha counter for the bar of meter.
Beats that reversal.
One more.
Then,
oh, what a block!
ooh.
One more.
Tick through a little too early, but then the second throw worked.
And another dive kick. That's gonna close it out. I did not know you could CC Goken's forward throw, but CD clearly does not need it. Gonna go up 3-0 and take the game, take the set. Saw a bit of the flaws of Seth there, but also a lot of his strengths. You know, his mix-ups are genuinely very solid.
Yeah, and the fireball teleport shenanigans can still be very strong.
Very, very strong in the right hands. And we will rotate.
Seth's still a very, very tricky character to fight against.
Very tricky. You got to play better neutral. You have to worry about those stretchy limbs, and I think Goken a great character to be for dealing with those stretchy limbs. I mean, you saw how forward heavy punch there was counter hitting.
And the parries.
Parries. Because I don't believe either of his stretch normals break armor, because that would be kind of ridiculous if they did. So regular parry just counts as armor. One hit of armor in the code, so it will lose to armor breakers, which is why it's really rough against without poison. We saw in that one game, you can't parry her jump-ins because her jump-ins break armor.
Yeah.
So 3-0 for CD. And we have one. You got one more game with me.
Callie's trying to say something in the chat. The Discord chat.
Last set before. Yeah. We are currently figuring out what our third match of the evening will be. Well, we know what the matches will be. We're just trying to figure out the right order for y'all. And we're gonna get that set. We're gonna get it. All right. We will. I will ready up. Our third set of the evening is going to be two players we've already seen tonight. Kali Anarchy versus Barrel Chase. Player who just played Got to go right into it with. You gotta go right into it with one of the greatest remix players of all time.
And Poison versus Seth. Do you know anything about this matchup?
I don't know anything about it, but like running that in my head, in theory, that I would be concerned if I was Barrel Chase. That seems rough for Seth. Not even necessarily because Poison has any tools that hard counterpick Seth. It's just she's better at everything than him.
Yeah.
But we could see it. We could see an upset. We could absolutely see a surprise shock here. It's a first to 3. Both players have time to adapt. Barrel Chase on the player 1 side. Cali Anarchy on player 2 side. We're getting immediately underway. Cali got a good hit there, but wasn't able to convert into a combo. Immediate
DP's
DP.
out.
Not afraid of anything.
Reset into throw.
Grounded, reset,
That's
you're dead. You're dead, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's over. That's the problem with Seth, is it's 850 health. That was 2 good mix-ups, and you're dead. Already on a round 2.
Yeah.
Cali doesn't have any resources, but you don't need them with Poison a lot of the time. Armor! The EXSPD is armored. I always forget about that. Mix-up here.
Tries to throw, but loses the interaction afterward.
You can't EXSPD through that, yeah. Tried to gamble on it. You can't gamble with Seth. And immediately, that's already up 1-0 for Cali in record time. All 3 A's. Yeah, it's just that's what I wanted to get across in the prelude to this match. It's so scary for Seth in this matchup. Like he gets 1 or 2 guesses per round, and his only option to get a character with extremely good offense, Poison, off of him is EXSPD, which is EXSPD has all the problems of a normal reversal throw, where it's not a strike. There's so many ways to get around it just because it's not a strike.
Yeah. And especially Poison with her hop and flip kick, like a lot of her mix just doesn't care.
And Seth's not going to be able to play the zoning game either because Poison's going to be better than him at that. The whip normals are going to beat the stretchy normals. It's going to be rough, but I believe if you get good hits like that and you can convert into combos, can absolutely make it work. But gets thrown here one more time for the BM.
Cheeky.
One more time.
Trying to go for another throw.
And I think that throw would have been GG's if he didn't tech it. Knockdown. Does it? He blocked the lows, and I think he even scaled. This is going to be a kill. Unfortunate misinput, though. And got another chance at life. SPD's out.
Oop.
Another great alpha counter. Has those alpha counters on point. Blocks a DP, but is not ready to punish. I think that might be a big problem in this set if he's not ready to punish those. Because you're fighting Seth, you're not going to be afraid to let those rip. You're just going to do it.
Good drops the combo, but it got some damage in. That was some good. Oh, the EX boom interrupted Cali's mash out, it looked like.
An incredible EXSPD from that far away. Love Storm. Doesn't need to CC it because he just blocked it.
But CZ's it for the mix, and that hits.
No, that's not going to work. That is not going to work.
No.
You can CC it, but yeah, you've got to time it right. But only after getting hit with a couple normals. Cali was close to dying there, but an SPD misinput is going to seal that game.
Putting up a fight, though, definitely much better than the first game.
Much better in game 2. I mean, carrying the offense a little better, getting a lot of stray hits in, just wasn't quite able to close that. We're getting a lot of scrambles here. And Cali 1 game away from taking it 3-0 and going up 2-0 in the tournament. Remember, this is round robin, so your set count actually matters. Even just losing 1 set can, you put you pretty far behind. And Cali, I do believe, has to AFK after this set and she
Yeah.
was meant to commentate my games, so we will probably take a little bit of a break and iron that out, see what we're doing. But before that, we got one more game for y'all. At least one more game.
At least.
At least
Yeah.
one more game for y'all.
It's not over yet.
Not over yet by any means, but with
it's a low.
not over yet by any means, but when Overhead's that good, she's really going for those throw resets. Lets the Rekka 2 rock, but gets SPD'd. Here's the mix-up. Blocks the low. Out of range for another SPD. And a
Pretty far, but
really,
not that far.
really good hit confirm into Rekka 2. This is going to be a kill. Unless you get another really bad misinput that's happened twice now.
It gets hit with the hop overhead.
You're just not ready for it. And already set point here for Barrel Chase. Blocks it out. Actually gets hit
Nice.
by the dive kick.
Ooh.
SPD. Mix.
Dive kick reset into SPD.
Invisibility. So here's the big gimmick with Seth is this invisibility super. What's he going to get at? Oh, unfortunately gets jabbed right out of it. Invisibility active for as long as you don't get hit. It'll stay up. Tried to make it work for potentially this
Right.
last round. The overhead into DP. That might have been a real combo. Big scrambles here in the corner, but just love storms. It's plus, and you don't block the overhead. Unfortunately, gets a hard knockdown. One more invisibility for the road. Teleport CCs, but gets hit, and DP's
Oh, no.
Cali DP's straight out to close out the set. Tried to
I
make the
wonder if the invisibility was intentional, because both times invisibility came out, it looked like Barrel was getting crossed up.
They came out in very dicey situations. I do wonder if that was a super. Well, a different super than the one he wanted to do.
Yeah,
I forget
yeah.
the input for Tanden Typhoon, because that's his other reversal super. I believe it's quarter circle back punches, and I thought invisibility was kicks. So
Mm-hmm.
tricky misinput, if that is the case.
Well, Callie putting up a very good showing so far on the classic Poison. Probably the character she's, as we discussed, most known for.
I would say so, yeah. I mean, way back when it was Blanca.
That was the first one. Then there was Guile.
Guile for a long time. Hugo more recently, but I wouldn't really say that's her, like, character. And Callie is gonna have to BRB for a bit, but she is still on for, commentary. So we can fill the air for a little bit, you and me. I think we can fill like 10 minutes before we go on our break for a short bit. Just discussing the matches we've had so far. All sweeps, all 3-0s up to this point. I cannot pull up the standings for the bracket on stream, but I can tell them to you. Because we just had Callie versus Barrel. That was 3-0 for Callie. So, current standings are Callie in first place with 2 wins, no losses, and no draws. CD in second place with 1 win and 1 loss. Me in third place. I haven't played any of my matches yet. And then Barrel in fourth place, 0 wins, 2 losses. So Callie, early front runner here for the first place finish. And it looks like Callie is going to try and commentate a match right now.
Okay.
Which shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then you may have to run solo for a while. There may have to be a little break in between. We'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. We're smart.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
Hey, Callie.
Oh shit, I was muted. Hello. I can commentate like probably round 1.
And then you're gonna have to dip out.
You're just gonna leave, man.
And then you're on your own. So.
Then you're on your own. Nothing else.
Well, you gotta commentate like, you gotta commentate CD versus Barrel Chase. On your own.
No, that already happened. I thought.
Did it? Oh wait.
Yeah,
bitches.
Yeah, we already ran that.
Can I be so honest? I'm stoned.
You're on performance enhancers, dude.
That's correct. That is correct.
Also, one of you ready up to.
I'm a mega monster and a joint down, dude. I'm in my prime.
That's real.
I'm really liking Poison today. She feels fucking great. So it's probably gonna be Poison in our match later on. Being honest with you.
That's real.
Spoiler alert.
Little bit of a spoiler alert. You will probably commentate as much as you can, and then I got it ready up. You'll commentate as much as you can, and then we will have Fleur commentate the next 2 games. There will have to be a pause somewhere in there, because I'll have to wait for you to get back. I don't think you'll be back by the time these 2 games are over.
No, I don't know, but you might want to mute and deafen.
Yeah, I'm just about to.
Okay.
Who's Jules been playing lately?
A lot of Makoto and Rose and Ryu, but I doubt we're seeing Ryu. My guess is Rose. I think she's not going to play around and just go Rose. Yep.
Yep.
So, all things considered, I'm going to be as nice as possible. All right? I'm going to be as nice as I humanly can. This matchup is 9-1.
I can believe it. We were talking quite a bit about Seth not being the greatest, and Rose is among the best, like top 1, top 2.
So something I expect to see a lot, something me and Cleo talk about literally all the time, is that this game is very much based in how well you can control
Well, this
the
is...
air. It's over, by the way.
Yeah.
That's dead.
That's...
I think one of Seth's most understated weaknesses is that he is completely incapable of stopping air movement, and Rose has the best air approach in the game. So
that makes complete sense to me.
Like you see Barrel Chase trying to get anything against this jump heavy punch, and you just can't. This is what I meant by this matchup's 9-1. I do not think Seth is even capable of winning this.
I think that makes sense. Yeah. Seth's anti-air is kind of
non-existent.
Yeah, non-existent.
It's probably one of his biggest weaknesses. So we're probably going to see that for 3 games straight, if I had to guess. Like I said, Rose just has uncontested air approach. Like, we'll see Rose in more detail later on for like the few people in stream who are still not familiar with this character. She is
we haven't even seen Soul Satellite yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen Orbs. Oh, like the most character defining super in the game.
Just kind of seeing like confirm into Soul Spark, the super version, which does like 300 damage for 2 bars. It's kind of nuts, but
and with Seth being so low, like you saw it with me too. I cash out against Seth every single time because it has such a high likelihood to kill. You are so likely to get a kill versus Seth. If you get a good hit at like 50%, you probably kill Seth. Like this hurts a lot. This isn't dead, but this is guess for game now. Guess is right. Too scared to challenge after that slide. Didn't really connect properly, but who can blame him? Right into game 2, we do have orbs.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see it. Oh no, just cash out for damage.
I respect it. We have another. We've got an orb mix-up. This is dead.
Yep.
Whoa, blocks it out in alpha counters. That's correct. Teleport sucks. Oh, we are getting weird scrambles with the fireball teleports. That is an interesting idea. Gives up 2 bars and a CC for fun. I guess what Beryl wanted was for like Rose to jump forward and then CC'd on reaction to Rose not doing that.
Would assume so, yeah. Trying to preemptively anti-air with that super, and then Rose didn't jump.
Mm-hmm. Expensive, but such is life.
I mean, in this sort of matchup, I can understand, getting frustrated and, trying to take that big risk, because if it did work, that would
that probably would have been at least a way for Seth to get some momentum started, because this character can steamroll you if you don't block the 50-50s.
Right. The boom, teleport, 50-50s, and SPD always gets a hard knockdown, throw a fireball over him, and...
That's Seth's biggest issue, though, is Seth needs about 4 of those to kill most characters, and you only need 1 to kill Seth.
Yeah.
Even if you're playing the lowest damage character in the game. Walking back, we're playing it a little slower this time around. Ooh, calls
Throw
out the
gets
SPD.
jumped. Yeah.
This is a solid 60%. We're building charge. Alpha countered into the corner.
Just
bullying. Just straight bullying. This is super dead. Doesn't spend it.
Ooh.
Goes same side twice. Yeah. Goes for a big call out. That is safe as a meaty, but I feel like going for SPD there is a bad idea, since you're not going to get an unmashable one. Ooh, there's a big example of what makes Orbs the best super in the game. This isn't quite... This is guess for game. Ghost... I thought that was going to be cross-up. I got hit.
I got hit too.
Barrel blocked it, but got thrown. A very good showing of the top 1 character of this video game and how dominant she can be against some of the worst characters. I think that like I said, I think that matchup is solidly one of the worst matchups in the game.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah,
there's
not much to say about it. It's kind of one of those things where it's like you look at it and it's like, yeah, yep, that makes sense. But we saw Worm Chase, alpha countering out and things of that nature. Fleur, I'm going to let you take over for CD.
All right.
I got to run for a bit. Hopefully I'll be back by the time before the game is over, but we'll see. And if not, it's me versus Cleo. So I will be back.
All right. Yeah. Drive safe. Get the wife home. All right, so we're on to CD and Jules. Okay, so Jules is player 1, playing the Rose, expectedly. But CD is going with Guile, another character. CD's played this character quite a bit before. Haven't seen it yet tonight, but I think this makes sense for the matchup. Definitely. That is an overhead. But yeah, I think Guile is... The plan here is probably to try to keep out the Rose as much as possible. And then Guile has his own very potent Oki with these charged hurricanes that can... very few characters can get out of very cleanly. You usually just have to hold it and guess right. Though some characters have some ways of dealing with it, but we actually see CD taking the first round of this set versus Jules' Rose. Just Hail Mary, EX Flash Kick, great reversal, and leads into a combo without any additional investment. Then we see the EX Soul Spiral from Jules to reversal out. That's a very good reversal. Blocks the orbs, but then gets, I don't know, frame trapped by the follow up normal, I guess. Good air to air. Just throw out that EX flash kick. See, you can alpha counter out of the normal Sonic Hurricane. Oki. Okay, yep, Meaty Fireball, Soul Spiral activate. Manages to alpha counter out. It can be a little dicey trying to alpha counter versus Soul Satellite, but with the right timing, it can be done safely, like CD did. Oh! I think that might have whiffed if CD let it rock, so I understand the CC even on hit. Unfortunately, loses the scrambly exchange after that. Still, this is looking rather close, though Jules does take the first round of the set. Or first game of the set. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that Super CD did hit the way it did, because if it connected correctly, probably would have been the round, I believe. Let's see if yeah, okay. I honestly expect I don't expect CD to switch off the Guile in this matchup. I really don't think CD's other characters would really do much better here. Guile definitely seems like the pick. Has his own good fireball game. Can run a we've been seeing how CD has been able to contest some of Rose's air movement with his own air to airs, like that jump roundhouse, I believe it is. It has really good horizontal range, so it seems to be able to beat out the 50-50. So Guile's booms, you might notice, do only grade damage. So even though they're very, very fast, you have to close in and actually get a hit on them for it to turn into any sort of real damage. And Jules is very content to just sit back here. Doesn't have to waste any resources, just... Yeah. Just was waiting, putting up a wall with the jump buttons, the fireballs, waiting for CD to make a mistake, and eventually he did. CD gets the knockdown, though. Oop. Okay. Nice anti-air with the Sonic Hurricane. Is this, dead? Oh no, drops the combo. Tick throw seals the deal, though. Yeah, after getting perfected that first round, that was a really good comeback. But now we see here, Jules has a lot of meter to work with. Gets hit by the overhead, but doesn't confirm. Yep, okay. Here comes the Soul Satellite. Gets hit by the overhead into a full combo. Another orb. Blocks the first mix-up. Alpha counter, get off me. Here come... Cancels into the super to keep himself safe from the Soul Satellite approach, it seemed. Again, we see Jules just kind of taking to the sky, playing very defensively, because... Yeah. There's no pressure to do anything too risky in that sort of situation. It's 2-0 Jules versus CD. Despite being 2-0, this is looking quite close, really, comparatively. CD is putting a pretty good fight with that Guile play. Definitely has the tools to deal with this matchup, it would seem, but just fighting against Rose, have to be really, really on point. Yep, locking in Guile. See, absolutely no reason to switch to another one of his characters for CD. All right, let's okay, round start Hurricane, patient neutral. Jules is just taking the space to charge, which could pay off, but CD gets the first hit. And it has Jules cornered. Ooh. Oh, that could have converted to some real hurt, it looked like, but still, CD definitely in charge of the match so far. Could see Jules act. Ooh, gets anti-aired by the Hurricane, and this should do it. Damn. CD worked Jules to the corner off that first hit, and just kind of never let Jules out. Runs into the Hurricane again. This time, okay, EX Soul Spiral reversal, the super, big damage. Cashes it all out, but I can understand why. Trying to get that lead. Yep, reversals out of the string with EX Soul Spiral. CC, that's dead. Ooh. Okay, good conversion. CD playing really patiently. Not committing too hard, just trying to work Jules to the corner with these fireballs and hurricanes. Okay, Jules manages to get out of the corner though. And just building up some meter. Almost has enough for another Soul Spiral, or a Soul Satellite. And we see the activation. Okay, and now Jules is in finally. Gonna do quite a bit of damage here, but starter scaled it a bit, but now it's guess for. Oh, Jules takes the opportunity to charge. Oof. Closes it out with the cross-up Soul Satellite orbs. That's a 3-0 Jules CD, but damn, CD put a really good fight there with that Guile. Especially as CD progressed to playing a bit more patiently, just throwing out more hurricanes, giving Jules less room to work to get her own game started.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying kind of what you were saying in there, that it was really impressive seeing CD start slowing down the game more and more, just throwing out the hurricanes, and it.
I've been trying to tell him that shit for years. I've been trying to tell him you play way better when you just do more Sonic Hurricane. There was a round there, I think it was in Game 3, where he didn't like try to approach. He just backed me down with Sonic Hurricane slowly, and we went to like 40 seconds, and there was just nothing I could do. I couldn't I can't get around Hurricane even with double jump. It doesn't go all the way over.
Yeah.
All I could do is throw fireballs and charge, and I can't. This game doesn't have, GC roll. I can't alpha counter. I can't guard cancel something that's like far away from me, or pressure that's pushed out too far. I can't do anything about that. So even though I have the alpha counter, I can't do much with it. He played a very nice spacing game. I really respect that. That was really good.
Yeah, and some of those air-to-airs were really clean too. With I think it's Guile's jump roundhouse, or is it his jump medium kick?
Jump medium kick is the one that CD was doing.
Yeah, like some really good air-to-airs. It looks like it reaches so far that it can actually contest the jump roundhouse a bit, depending on the angle.
He played super fucking random for the first like game and a half, and it threw me off. Like that round start run, that one of those games had round start run up flash kick, and I just got hit by it because I wasn't ready for it.
The EX flash kick, yeah.
But then he dialed it back, and I was waiting for the random for the rest of the set, and it never came. And that is kind of what made me play so defensively, because I kept waiting for it, and it was never there. He's gonna beat me one day, man. I feel it. He's gonna beat me one day.
I can't wait to see it. Honestly, like
he's gonna win.
No disrespect to you. But...
No, it's not at all. I look forward to him winning one day. I want him to show me something. Like I'm not the main character of Remix. It's always been CD. That's the fucking shonen protagonist, dude.
Real shit. Yeah.
He just had the arc. He just broke through against Yellow. Now he can beat him consistently after Yellow was his bracket demon for like years and years. That was 3-0, but I think it went to round 3 every time. Like you saw it.
Yeah, it was. They were all round 3s.
You saw it. The audience saw it. That's the closest 3-0 I've ever played in my life. And like a couple,
and some of the rounds that went one person, like there was a round you won. I think that you were at like 5% health or something.
A couple interactions go wrong there for me, or go right for him, and that set's tied up. We're still watching it right now. It's tied up 2-2. If it goes a little right or a little wrong for one of us, no, he gonna beat me one day. But that is 5 of our 6 matches finished up for the night. We appreciate you sticking with us through the technical issues, through the ups and downs. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. To update the standings from the last time, because the last time I updated it was when I stepped off of commentary. First place is a tie between me and Cali Anarchy. 2 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws. Third place, all of his matches are played, so this is kind of his finalized spot, is CD, 1 win, 2 losses. And in fourth and last place, Barrel Chase, 0 wins, 3 losses.
You were getting your ass beat.
I was! I had to lock in there.
I was watching that illegally while I drove.
While I drove illegally? No, I was talking about it on stream. That was the closest 3-0 I've ever played in my life. I said he's gonna beat me one day, man. I feel it.
That was like especially with the guy. That was like watching my son graduate high school.
That was really fun. It's like Guile Rose is like a Rorschach test for you as a fighting game player if you find that matchup really lame or really interesting. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I think CD played amazingly there.
I think CD played about as good as you can expect to play against Rose.
Pretty much. Is Fleur AFK for a minute?
Fleur's gonna AFK for a bit. I didn't expect you to be back so quick, which is great. I thought we would have to take like a 15-minute break.
Nah, we weren't gonna. I just made my way home as fast as possible.
Yeah.
He only works like 10 minutes from here, not even that.
Nice. Okay. We won't even have to do an AFK screen. Really, we can just kind of. I don't mind just shooting the
I'm
shit
down
for a
to just
couple
talk.
minutes. I don't mind shooting the shit for a couple minutes about the matches we've seen so far tonight. I didn't really listen to the commentary that you had.
Mostly with my Rose and Seth commentary, it was just about how I think that's arguably the worst matchup in this video game.
I think there could be worse ones, but I think that's top 1 versus bottom 1, which I think is
Yeah.
I think E Honda is probably still worse. For
Ain't that crazy?
Honda Rose is probably less playable than Rose Seth, but that is the best character in the game versus the worst character in the game.
To me, Rose Seth is like, I'm not even exaggerating or joking. I think it's like an 8.5 Rose favor. I think it is as close to hopeless as it gets.
I just
in
don't
this
know.
game.
I just don't know what, because like you've seen now, people, the folks at home, folks on watching the stream, you've seen the two dichotomies of Rose now. You've seen an 8.5, goddamn near 9-1 matchup, and you've seen a matchup that I think is probably 5-5, maybe
I think it's maybe
5.5.
slight. Yeah, maybe slight Rose favor, but I like Rose Guile. I think it's an alright matchup.
I think it's a great matchup for Guile in the grand scheme of things, compared to what the other characters have to deal with. I think he does great. Rose Seth is just like, what is Seth, genuinely, how is Seth supposed to win? When a matchup that bad, you have to start asking, how is Seth ever supposed to hit her?
I literally didn't even get to the point I was trying to say about, like, how is Seth supposed to hit her before game 1 was over.
Yeah, because that was a double
And that
perfect,
was-
I think.
That wasn't even necessarily like, oh, you were playing insane. It
No.
like you were playing good, but also that matchup is that bad.
It's just, there's
like-
just nothing you can do about it. I feel bad about it. There's nothing you can do.
Remix by design. It sounds like we're shitting on this game, and we are not.
It's my
Remix by
favorite
Design
fighting
is
game
like-
of all time.
It's a very well balanced game, but the reason it is so well balanced is that it is so like the tier list is almost entirely based on
It's a
matchups
it's a
more than
matchup game.
anything.
It's like ST. It's a matchup game.
Like a lot of what went into my last tier list was, does this character beat everyone below them and lose to everyone above them? And obviously that's not 100% consistent, but I tried to keep it at least balanced in that sense.
There are some sleeper mid tiers who are like quite nice counter picks against
Dictator.
stronger characters. Like Dictator has a shockingly good matchup. Like fucking Potential Man, he's got a shockingly
Literally.
good matchup spread.
Dictator's like, yeah, if you just have perfect neutral, you win.
If you have perfect neutral, Dictator Yun is like 5-5.
Legitimately, and
If
that's not even false.
Dictator Yun is like 5-5.
Not even a false statement. Man, I love that character. I just don't think he's viable for like winning a bracket versus the best characters in the game.
That's a big problem with. I don't know if I'd say it's a problem with the balance. It's just like a thing with the balance. Is that a lot of those mid tiers who have strong counter picks against the top tiers, they don't counter pick the best character or characters in the game, and that's kind of why they're S+. Is that they don't have counter picks.
Yeah, exactly.
Rose is like an evolved form of Dan or Evil Ryu, where you just have to be the better player. You have to play better and pick a strong matchup, which is like 5.5.
There are characters who do quite well in a Rose. I mean, speaking of, we're about to be playing for Poison versus Rose. I think that's a fine matchup.
I think that's perfectly all right. Yeah.
I think that is a fine matchup for both characters. I think it's a little difficult for Poison, but just because Rose.
She has a better shot of anti-airing Rose than other characters in the game. It's not free. There are a couple characters where Poison anti-airing them, like Poison anti-airs against like fucking DJ, are free. You just get it every time. Rose can alter her jump a little too much. It's worth bringing up that, and this is something that I remember you doing the last time we played, once Rose does the second jump heavy punch on block, you can alpha counter her every time. You get it?
Yeah, it is an alpha counter anti-air spot.
You can get her off of you. You can't do that on the first one because she can always jump cancel it. But if you can block it out, which is that's a tall ask. But if you can block it out, you can get her off of you for the cost of CC.
Either way, Fleur's back.
Are we ready to go?
Gonna run it?
Yeah, I'm down to just jump right into it.
I think that's
Yeah,
what I would like to
All
do
right.
as well. Let me reset the stream overlay and we'll be ready to go. You're gonna have to do this one solo, Fleur. You'll do
At least
great.
I have a lot to talk about here. I know these characters at least.
And these players. Look, about time.
Right, yeah, this is kind of, the El Clasico of Remix. We've seen these two meet they've been grinding this game together for a long, long time, and we constantly see them meet in top 2. And even this matchup is one we've seen quite a bit. Rose versus Poison. This is... I think both of these players think this matchup is like pretty even. There's a lot going on. Okay, getting into it. First game, first to 3 again. Okay, the air-to-air. Yep, we're seeing the jump heavy punch coming out quick again. Finally gets a solid hit into knock down an orb. Catches the roll with the soul throw, cancel the jump heavy punch. Ooh. Almost a sit conversion. The flip kick into CC doesn't quite get the full confirmed though. Jumps straight over, avoids the super entirely into a full combo. Doesn't commit to Soul Satellite, instead does the EX Reflect for one quick orb. Probably trying to conserve a bit of meter. Yep, they were just talking about that. If you can block the second jump heavy punch, you can CC, just get her off you. Callie goes for the reset. Jules is not having any of that, just EX Soul spirals out into the final combo needed to close out the first game. Jules up 1-0. Right, second game. Assuming we're going to see the same matchup again. Yep. All right, let's see how this round start is going to go. Okay. Some fireballs. Okay. Nobody's really quite gained any substantial momentum here. But here, Callie gets a good confirm, but drops the combo. Still quite ahead, but that's going to change very quickly. Oh, C sees the super, but still gets doesn't leave that scramble post super CC alive. Gets hit, dies. Okay, good anti-air confirm. Full combo, reset again. Jules does not want to hold that. Just reversals out. Quick shift of momentum back. Yep, gets the hit. Hard to contest that Soul Satellite. Ooh. Manages to bait the alpha counter is what it looked like. Callie blocked the soul throw left right. It definitely wasn't too ambiguous in that situation. It looked pretty clearly which side to block, but then Callie alpha countered, but Jules was just doing nothing. Successfully baited it and punished for the round, for the game. 2-0 Jules on Rose. Yeah, it's like in these neutral situations where neither character has much meter to work with, like round start, round one. It's kind of scrappy. Nobody has a clear advantage, but when Rose gets that soul satellite, it's such a shift in how you have to play the game. See, you know, another patient start. Good anti-air. You know, like Callie's doing pretty well in neutral here, but now, oh, that was an ambiguous soul throw cross up. Okay, guess for game. Oh. Yeah, so those soul throw left rights can be really nasty. Sometimes I'm not even sure what side they hit on. Jules gets a commanding lead to start with, but Callie gets the anti-air, full combo reset, manages to bait the EX Soul Spiral that time, but doesn't get a punish. Just resets back to neutral. Now, backed into a corner, Rose jumps over. Very scrambly. Callie fighting for her life right here. Just putting a block string hit with the forward medium kick. That's an overhead into the final hit. .3-0 Jules. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Back to it. GG's.
GG's. About what I expected.
That last round was a little scrambly, but it's okay. What is the... So, I have a question. What is the DP misinput? Because I saw it twice in a set, I think, with CD.
I'm getting crouching heavy DP.
Oh,
somehow.
Are you pressing, like, down forward?
I guess so.
Yeah, because crouching Shoryuken.
It's an annoying one that's been catching me a lot more recently.
Because I keep seeing that, I'm like, I know that's not a combo, but it's
No.
weird.
Even if it was, it would suck.
Yeah, because heavy DP sucks.
It's straight misinput is all.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't think that matchup is that bad for Poison. You hit the anti-airs in the right spots where it was available
I'm
to
just
be
not. I
anti-aired.
wasn't converting.
Yeah, that's the main issue. I mean, a lot of Rose is like, you can't do much about that. And I like that people are getting better, CD and you are getting better about, like, I'm just gonna let her do that. I'm not gonna try and like, gimmick my way through it. I'm just gonna let her do the shit I can't change and wait for my opening.
Yeah.
I think that's the correct way to handle her, which is like the exact opposite of Oni, the other top tier, who I didn't really play because I'm kind of rusty on him, and also I don't like him. I also don't like playing. I like playing Rose.
I was thinking about bringing out the Hugo. That's what that pause on the character select was.
I saw it.
I noticed that.
I felt like in my bones, if you picked Hugo, it's over. Like
That's what I thought too. I was like, yeah, I still have a chance with Poison. I think Hugo. It's not a bad matchup per se, but I just haven't played Hugo at all today.
Poison, that set, there were a couple games, there were a couple rounds there, a couple games there where if I fuck up or if you take advantage off of a dropped combo or a fucked up setup, you win that game. So when I saw the pause, I was like, if you go Hugo, I think I got it. Because I feel nervous about the poison. I think I can handle the Hugo. The poison makes me a little anxious.
Jeez, I love Poison. It's like my favorite fighting game character of all time.
I'm done apologizing for playing Rose. I think I'm in the same boat. I think
I have been telling you for so long now. Just play the character.
I've done apologizing for playing Rose. I love his fucking character.
Rose is fine. The thing with Rose to me, right? A lot of the times, I feel like what makes me lose to Rose is that I respect things that sometimes I respect too much. Sometimes.
I'd agree with. I could see that. Yeah.
Near the end of the set, I was messing with it a lot more. I can kind of just anti-air you if you double jump on block.
Yeah.
I can just hit
Yeah,
you stand medium.
You
punch.
got it
I
with
noticed
like
you hitting a lot more of those anti-airs as the set went on.
you got it with like
Because I was just like,
80%
I'm just
consistency.
I'm just not gonna commit to a hard anti-air until I see your double jump, and I'm gonna space myself over here so that if you want to hit me, you're gonna have to double jump.
The counter to that is in the situations where I could get to you without double jump. The counterplay there is I have to start empty jump throwing and empty jump lowing, which is
But we don't get a reset, so we don't really get to see the set go.
we
on
didn't
like
yeah
that.
we didn't get to get that far. But I do
Speaking
think
of resets, I
good
I've
segue.
seen you start to bait the EX Soul Spiral because the first few resets, Jules was throwing that shit out every time.
Because it's not a
Yeah,
it's
I
not a
did bait
safe
it the one
jump.
time.
I don't think it's a safe jump anyway.
It is, but it actually no. It kind of depends.
I'm talking about the resets when you do the job resets
Out of jump light
but
kick.
yeah.
The jab reset is fine. It's when you do it in the air because you don't land quick enough.
You get a lot more ambiguous. a lot
Right,
more
right.
ambiguous stuff if you reset with the jump light kick.
Yeah. But, like, I remember playing Ryu Poison, and Ryu can medium DP that setup every time, and you just get hit.
Yeah, I have to respect the medium DP. I have to like backflip away and
Her-
try and bait it.
Soul Spiral's not that fast, but it's still quick.
Yeah.
That was a really good segue. I didn't get to use my resets that I've been practicing. I started doing some shit in training mode. I want to send the clip to you, Fleur, and talk about it with you because you're smarter than me. You can figure it out. I'm doing so after the juggle into the second heavy scarf. I'm popping orbs and then pressing a light button to make them flip out. So I do orbs, jump, light punch. The first two orbs get used up, but then they get reset midair, and I'm airborne, and I double jump, and you can't see it.
Okay. I see the vision.
You can't see it.
I think I got hit by it.
You can't see which side it's on.
I think I got hit by it.
The only problem I'm running into with that is I'd like to find a way to not use the two orbs, because right now, every time I do the setup, I use at least half the orbs. I'd like to keep all of them, if I can. I'll record the setup after tonight and send it to you, and you give me your thoughts on it.
And then I'll see what I can figure out, yeah.
Because I feel like there's something there. I want to find resets with this character, because she's like one of the few characters left that we are only doing like hard knockdown mix.
Yeah, I feel like
you can get some really ambiguous resets into the Soul Throw left right
with Soul Throw. I think Soul Throw left right is, and I'm going to let you pick up on what you were going to say, Callie, after this. I think the Soul Throw left right is low-key a little more oppressive than, like, hard knockdown orbs high-low. It can be more fucked up than,
it's fucked.
The orbs high-low. So if I combine the left-right with orbs, I feel like that should be kind of unstoppable. But what were you going to say before we continued on that?
I don't remember, bro.
That's real. I understand.
Largely, I feel like Rose is still like probably not the best character over Oni, but second best.
Second best, confidently. I can't think of any other character in the game who would come close.
Oni is just a little better.
Besides Oni, yeah. Besides Oni, it's like Oni, Rose, and then the rest of the mutants. I love calling the S tiers that, the mutants.
That's low key. That's what they are.
They are.
The more I play Poison this patch as well, the stronger I think she is.
See, because I'm coming full circle with you. Because it's not just because of the Poison Kiss death combo that was found.
I low-key think this character's really fucking good.
I opened this patch thinking she was like 4th or 5th, and then the further we went along, I think in my last tier list I have her at exactly 10th, because having her outside the top 10 still feels a little gross. And now
she's absolutely. I'm thinking she might go back to 5th.
Now I'm coming back up on her now because Yun is not bad, but
Yun steadily falls off every single day I don't play him.
And I think we still have to talk about Guile. Guile is still that strong.
Yeah.
Guile
is still up there.
Guile could still reasonably be 3rd in the game. We're kind of hemorrhaging viewers talking about this. I don't give a shit because people will watch the VOD anyway and find this stuff riveting. I think if you wanted to argue that top 5 was like, Rose, Oni, Guile, Yun, and Poison, that's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that, I think.
I think that may be my current top 5.
I don't think that's
'Cause
ridiculous.
to me, I think Poison has one, singular weakness. One singular weakness. And it is, she kinda loves having meter.
Yeah.
And she really wants to have as much as possible.
She
You may note, this is a very common weakness among top tiers because it's not a weakness.
True.
Meter reliant.
She's
Get out of here.
She's starved for meter, bro.
She is starved from. I need EX Rekka to combo from lights and all.
I need EX
But I
Rekka to
can
combo
chain
from
8
lights.
so whatever.
I need
Just get good and do the link every time.
I need EX for plus frames too.
I need 2 bar 1 CC for my best reversal. I do have a normal DP though.
And it's pretty good.
And it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good DP. The more I do it, the more I'm like, hey, hold on.
That's kind of fucking good.
This sure blows up a lot of setups.
I saw you were letting that shit rip, I think, against Barrel Chase. Because why? I was talking about it on commentary, because why not? What's Seth gonna...
doesn't scare me.
What's Seth gonna do to you?
I'm gonna get hit by crouch heavy punch into a left-right 50-50.
Because this is what we were talking about. We still have 6 viewers. Damn, y'all like listening to us talk about this shit. Well, this is something we were talking about with Dictator. When a character's reward is so bad, it completely changes the way people fight you. Because I'm just going to be a dumbass.
You may know, I don't play... I'm a fairly random player. I'll be straight honest with you. I play fairly random sometimes. You may note, against you, I don't really play that random.
Because you'll
die.
Because you'll die.
I didn't play that random versus Boxer. Because I was like, I might just die.
Yeah, because you can't play random against Boxer, because Boxer's always going to be more random than you. He's always going to be the more random character.
Against Seth, I don't know if I even threw a fireball outside of a combo or a block string.
You don't need to.
Because I was like, my goal here is to hit you twice. Your goal is to hit me 7 times. I'm way faster than you, and my buttons are way better.
I legit think... I think you could hyper hop more as a rule in a lot of matchups, but it's kind of scary too because hyper hop is still predictable. It's not like hover dash where it could just happen, and I don't really have a preemptive tool to get ready for it. I can
also Yun has the double jump out of hover dash to fuck with you.
Yeah,
dive kicks out of hover dash.
Hyper hop is. You can do something about it if you know it's coming. It's actually kind of weak if you know it's coming. Against Seth, I genuinely think you could just, KOF, hop around the screen, hop, jump, heavy punch forever, and I don't know what he does about it.
I was saying when I was commentating your match against Barrel Chase, Seth, in a game where it is so defining to have good air control or good air mobility, Seth has neither.
Another character we saw tonight with no air control and no air mobility is Boxer, but he makes up for it by having the highest meterless damage in the game.
Boxer can just kill you.
He gets to have...
You saw that against Poison, who has some of the best air control and air mobility. Well, maybe not air mobility, but mobility.
Yeah, air mobility's
You
all
see-
right.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But you saw like that matchup is rough.
That matchup's still really rough, and I was talking about like Boxer is in I think a perfect place design-wise because he has the inherent flaw of spin is a phenomenal move. It actually makes Poison Boxer serviceable. Like you can live through it. It's not. It's still. It's still 6-4, but it's not horrible. But he loses tap. So suddenly, now you're fighting a character where, yes, you can move with her at the same speed, but she does more damage than you. She's got better normals than you. She's got way better knockdowns and pressure than you. Compared to tap, where, like, you lose at everything while you hold tap, but you could be random and it's legit GG's.
Yeah.
Or if Poison doesn't play very safe. Because that's another thing about Boxer is, and again, love this mechanic, you don't know when he has tap. Which I think is really cool.
You don't know if he has tap until he does tap or spin.
You can you gotta keep a mental gauge in your head of like, okay, he did spin 4 seconds ago. He should roughly have tap level 4 to 5. He's gonna get max tap in like 5 seconds. I want to like throw him to make him lose charge, or at the very least, if he doesn't tech it, which happens more often than not, if he doesn't tech it, I just get a combo. Because Rose has one of the best throw combo games in the game. Probably the best with resources. There was an interaction there where against Seth, where I did round start light soul spark into orbs and caught him air to air with counter hit orbs. And orbs, the hits of them, I believe count as one move.
Yeah.
So that's raw super scaling into a full combo.
It did like 70%.
It did like 90.
It actually did do like 90. It was like dead.
One thing to bring up about Rose that I think we forget, jump heavy punch, her whip buttons do chip damage. Which I think is really fucked up. We don't really talk about that too much because it doesn't come up very often.
Well, there are also other characters with chip normals. It's just
Sim.
it's not a huge Sim.
And Cody
who
with
else,
knife.
Actually, Cody with knife. I think that's it.
That may be it. And those like Hawk.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, good.
Beta 26 Hawk.
Right.
I didn't remember if that was a change he got.
It was crazy. You could get chipped out by jab, jab, jab. That was like 15 damage in chip.
It was a true block string, yeah, and it was like 60, 70 damage in chip.
Yeah.
CD mentioning in the chat today we didn't see as much ROG sanity. That's a good term. I'm gonna
ROG sanity.
I'm gonna keep using that. Thank you. Next time you'll be on your A game with him. I believe in the Boxer. I think it works. I just really loved. I'm probably gonna watch back our set with the Guile because I felt while I was playing, I was like, you ever play a set and while you're playing it, you're just thinking like, God, we're so good at this fucking game. I just feel like we're on the same wavelength the whole time. That's what that set felt like. That was really nice. That was like an experience I usually only get playing you. Of just like, God damn, we know how to play this game.
I love Remix.
Fucking love Remix. This is one of the greatest fighting games of all time. We will probably be coming back on a bi-weekly schedule. I have some stuff in the works for the 30th iteration of Remix Mondays. It's coming up soon. Not soon. It'll be like November. If we keep going every other week, it'll be like November. I have some stuff planned. I hopefully can get the return of a commentator you guys seem to like quite a bit. She lives in Australia now, which is why it's been so hard to line up our schedules. I might have a prize pool planned, maybe. We're kind of gonna play it by ear, see how things work out. But We should hopefully be back bi-weekly, and in 2 weeks we will have Remix Mondays 28. Probably just run it as normal again. We probably won't do a ratio tournament for quite some time. Still kind of enjoying this current meta, because I believe this was the first tournament of Beta 29, no?
Yeah. This is the first proper Beta 29 bracket.
That's fun. That's fun.
This is the first bracket where Gen isn't banned anymore.
Gen's not banned anymore, and look how good the game was.
Yeah,
Look,
and nobody played him. Anyway.
nobody played him, and he doesn't even suck anymore. He's still very good, but nobody played him. Look how well the tournament turned out.
Exactly.
If you guys have any... I know Fleur doesn't, but I still ask every time. If you guys have any social medias you want to plug before we switch this off?
No, if you want to talk to me, come into the Discord.
Real. Cali_Anarchy on everything and anything forever.
Come into the Remix server. Come talk to us. It's a very
Join the
friendly
Remix server.
It's a very friendly space.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm here. Let's be real.
You got to stop doing that. In any case, join the Remix server, play Remix, come hang out with us.
Thanks to everyone who played tonight.
Thanks to everybody who played tonight. Hope you show up in
And
2
everyone
weeks.
who watched.
And thank you for everybody who watched. GG's. If you need my social medias, again, I'm not really on anything besides Twitter. You can talk to me in the Remix server. Free Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
じゃないのよ浮気な雨にちょっぴりこの頬濡らしただけさここは地の果てアルジェリアどうせカスバの夜に咲く酒場の女の薄情け